Mi pregunta es, ¿cambió nuestra forma de ver la espiritualidad con el COVID y cambió la forma de respirar con el COVID?
Yes, but because many people who have been exposed to COVID have the respiratory system was challenged in some ways. Because COVID is, it affects the respiratory system pretty much. It works on your brain, your heart, and the entire system. So it's important to learn to breathe. And those who have a relationship with their breath, even if they got COVID, it's easy to recover faster. And because of COVID and all of the respiratory illnesses that we're being faced with the changes in the world and everything that's happening, the pollutions, and we need to learn to breathe. Because why? The brain needs oxygen. Oxygen is food for the brain. If you oxygenate the brain, you're going to think clearly. When you think clearly, you know what to do. If you're confused, you're going to take confused decisions. So your breath gives oxygen to your brain. Where there's a lot of oxygen, you cannot find disease. So when people have COVID, then they have to help them with oxygen. Why? Because where there's oxygen is difficult. Oxygen is a difficult environment for viruses or bacteria to thrive in. What do we have as human beings to bring oxygen in our body? One of the primary elements, of course there are various too, but it's the breath. Yes. So if you breathe, if you know how to breathe, you will improve your brain, you will improve your life. Yes. And you will improve your immune system. Yes.
Un momento de crisis, de cambio. ¿Qué podríamos decirle a la gente joven sobre esta crisis y este cambio y este camino para llegar a esta tecnología?
We need to help young people. And they need to learn this technology. I'll tell you why. This world is becoming more and more divided. And more hostile because of so many things. And because of hostility and divisions, there is more isolations and more loneliness. More of the young people are spending a lot of time on social media, a lot of time on their iPhone. As a result, social media isolate them. So, and one of the greatest diseases in the world is loneliness. There's a lot of people who are suffering alone. Many people are dying from starvations, but there are many more who are dying from loneliness. Being lonely without wanting to be lonely is bad for the immune system. It's like smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It's bad for your heart, bad for obesity, it's bad for so many things in your body. But for young people, because of the isolation caused by social media and AI and all of what's happening, it's creating negative emotions in them. You know, because they have short attention. They only have like, how many minutes? They don't have that much time, attention time. Do you understand? Because it's so short, because there's so many things to deal with. There's a massive amount of information, massive amount of choices. And when you're on social media, it's a different TV station, different realities, and you have to make a choice. And you're bombarded every day, and people are going for your attentions. Everyone wants your attentions. So people in the process, you're paralyzed because you're trying to find out what to choose. And it creates negative emotions. As a result, your sympathetic nervous system is activated, your cortisol level goes up, and it weakens your immune system, or it suppresses your immune system. As a result, there's a lot of autoimmune disease. People are from the nervous system. So a lot of children, yes, have problems because of the isolations. So they need the technology in order to, so they need the non-technology, the neuroactivity advanced meditations, so they learn how to breathe. They're going to be better in everything they do. They will excel in school. They will have confidence. You know what I mean? They're not going to be intimidated. They will walk around confident, and they're not going to have fear. All the problem of anxiety will disappear from their lives. But they will make, most important, right decisions and choose. With all the choices, what's the right choice? Because if you choose the wrong choice, it'll destroy your life. But you know how to choose to be protected, and how not to choose so that you can sabotage yourself and your loved ones. So they need it. And it's just a simple technology. They can learn it. It's easy to learn. And once they learn it, life will start working. But if we don't tell them that it is available, they will not know. Because of isolation, more children are committing suicide. There's so many children that are killing themselves because they feel misunderstood, they feel isolated, and they feel like they're competing with something they cannot compete with. They don't have confidence, they don't have self-love. And unless you get involved in their life, you're not going to know. Because when they leave home, you don't know where they go, you don't know what they do, you don't know on which social media they spend time. You don't know any of that. You too has to know. And you can only know that if you have the mind that tells you where to look. It's when you have so much information, you need wisdom to handle it. And now technology gives you the wisdom to go through the information overload so you can know what to choose. Because you need wisdom, otherwise you don't know what to do. Because most people don't know what to do. And also, you need to learn how to learn. I always have a relationship with my breath. So every day, I will do segmented breath. And we do segmented breath because breath is everything. If your breath is strong, you have a strong body, a strong mind, a strong body, a strong spirit, and then a strong brain, and a strong immune system. When your breath is weak, you have a weak mind, a weak body, a weak spirit, a weak brain, a weak immune system. Most people don't know how to breathe. But there is a technology which I share. So yes, I will do rhythmic breath. And because the breath that actually works has to be rhythmic. Because the universe is ruled by rhythm. And when you bring rhythm in your breath, like I said before, during the lecture, the sound of your breath is the voice of your soul. So when you bring rhythm in your breath every day, then you bring rhythm in the beat of your heart, the rhythm of your heart. And the heart is important to the beat of your heart. Is the rhythm of the soul. When you take the breath to synchronize with your heart, then the heart and your brain start having a beautiful, loving relationship. As a result, there is a balance in the brain. Your left hemisphere of the brain and right hemisphere come together. Your heart and your brain come together. And then your mind, your body, and spirit come together. And then suddenly, people feel that you're brilliant. They feel you're super smart. No, it's because you just know what to do. Everyone can do it. So once you do it, you control your frontal lobe. And the moment you control your frontal lobe, you control your personality. And then you're not reactive. Because everybody reacts. But once you control the frontal lobe, you stop impulsive behavior. You're not reactive. So you don't act from being reactive. You're acting from inner peace. You're acting more from your heart. But from an intelligence in the heart, which is your logic and your intuition are working together, so you get the best of everything. The problem is, we live in a society where it's a left-brain society. Everything is based on logic, and you don't see the breath that it sustains us. So it's important for us, if we want to have access to the entire truth of any situation, you have to see everything clearly. But only if you're driving a car, the front wheel, two wheel and the back two wheel, but you're only using the front two wheels and the back two wheel, I don't know where you're going to go with your car. You have to use the entire car. So when God, the universe, gave us the right brain and the left brain, we are only using the left brain. But the right brain is not junk brain. It's like people say junk DNA. There is no such a thing as junk DNA. The universe does not do anything that is junk. So we have to use both brains so that we can get the best of life. So yes, my practice is segmented breath. And actually, there is because when you do segmented breath, you take care of, because you have to breathe. And then when you breathe properly, because your mind is what you want to control. So if you breathe properly, you're going to control your mind. Yeah. And when you control your mind, you will control your life. So we have a technology, it's called now neuro activating, it's like neuro activating advanced meditation. It's called now neuro activating advanced meditation. So what NAM does, you use the breath with sound vibration. So you change your brainwave, change your personality, and suddenly everything starts working. And it makes you younger. You go to sleep, and then you wake up younger than you went to sleep. So you see? Yes. This is a beautiful question. To get inner peace, what it is you need to do is, you want to change the brainwave. When you change the brainwave, you remove anxiety, fear, anger, depression, and everything that will disturb you. Give me a second. The same technology that I was sharing with one of your colleagues, which is now deactivating advanced meditation, is a technology that allows you to change your brainwave, wipe out all the negative emotions. then you have inner peace. Because there is harmony between you and yourself. Because in order for you to have external peace, you have to have internal peace. Because external peace comes from internal peace. But to have internal peace, there's a formula. This is what I'm sharing. 2 formulas, 2 main. One, you use breath. Another one, you use NAM, neuro activating advanced meditation. And my heart is on fire because I want to share it with you guys. Because I've seen it works. After so many years, and I love Mexico so much because I spend a lot of time here. Because I love the people from Mexico, I feel home here. So I've been just sharing a lot in Mexico. But this is a very powerful technology. It will help you. It will change your life. It will nurture your energy. It will build your energy. It will bring out your true self. It will give you positive projections. It will give you positive presence. It's going to give you positive magnetic power. And then you're going to have positive psyche. And you're going to attract positive things. And then what are you going to do? Then you're so positive, so magnetic, and you share the light of your positivity with everyone you meet. Yes. Because you're coming from positivity and love. Because you're secure inside yourself. Because everywhere you go, you make people happy. And they're happy to see you. Why? Because you have good energy. So it's difficult for somebody not to like you. Yes. Now, yes. Even those who deny the importance of spirit, they don't see the breath, but they believe in the breath. Nobody sees the breath, but they believe in it. Because without the breath, you cannot be alive. Do you see the breath? No. Does the scientist see the breath? No. Most like nobody sees the breath. But it gives us life. Yeah. But there is so much more to life than we see. Yes. And COVID is showing to us all of the challenges because science is good. But you have to bring more to science as well. Okay? So if science is the left brain, so what do you do with the right brain? You cannot put your right brain in the garbage. God gave us the right brain for a reason. So can we change somebody? Usually you cannot change somebody unless they want to change. But the most powerful weapon in the world to change somebody is love. Why? Because it is easy to understand something you love. And it's very difficult to understand something you don't love. If you hate mathematics, you may not be good at it. But if you love it, you're going to be good at it. So when you love somebody, you find out ways to talk to them in a way that they will understand you because you're loving them. Because love finds a pathway in their heart. But you have to love them unconditionally. Then you're going to know how to talk to them, what to say, and when to say it. Why? Because you love them. If you don't love them, then it's difficult to change. Because people don't change unless they want to change. And the other best way to change people is by us changing ourselves. When people see us and see our light so bright, see our life working, they're going to get, one day they'll ask themselves, what is she doing? And then everything is working. Maybe a year, 2 years, 3 years, eventually they're going to come to you. Because the universe has a strange way of waking up people. Usually, people wake up and they start to want to find out that they realize there's much more to life when either they go through challenges or they've been betrayed, they have obstacles. When something happened to them that is challenging them, then they ask themselves questions. When that happens, then they are open to new ideas. They are open to something new in their life. So love is what changes a person. That's why for us to change the world, we need to have reverence for women, because a woman is a symbol of love. And nobody comes to the earth without a woman. Because the woman has access to the other world through a womb. So she has other dimensions. So she's a symbol of love. So love is what we need. The man is a symbol of wisdom. The woman is a symbol of love. When you use love, everything works. Can you imagine a world without women? It would be the most boring world. Can you imagine a world without love? It would be boring. Music is a way of love. Can you imagine a world without music? It will be boring. So we need love. Love is the easiest way to change somebody who does not want to change. Yes.